roster as an organization. They never pick freeze. And there's a few, if you go back, you can't necessarily see.
C9 claiming the site control for free. A little bit of damage on the Chronicle. He's up close in the smoke and good for 2. Eventually falling, but he might just have done enough.
Chronicle on this map. I get flashbacks every single time. Slightly different agent pool to in the past, but they've already managed to isolate another. Vanity, he needs to get some damage done, and already leaving it on to just Jake to try and clutch this one out. First shot will go into the face of Durka, but nothing more to be had.
It's a run for the retake, and they're being cautious. Maybe expecting to be up against pistols, but already they will have heard the rattle of some stingers. They'll know what they're up against, and Durka, well, he's dropped Zeppa at least to take away any advanced control this squad has.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was the one player that could get up close and personal with those SMGs. Jake did manage to get a Bulldog, so that's the one sort of weapon that they have. There you go, that could do a little bit of extra damage. And Oxy, he has that wraparound, looking to come in from behind the pop flash, but Boaster has actually gone forward instead. Maybe looking to rejoin up with the rest of his team. Curry, however, has aggressed even further forward, catching these players off guard for FNATIC, making things incredibly awkward. And in fact,
they've spotted him, avoided being taken down early in this fight. The problem is now they've got a crossfire. 3 players swinging out. A firing squad from C9 as they fight right back into things. The second round is theirs.
I'm surprised they haven't seen this. There's so much there. TP actually going through as well. And now they're fighting this on the FNATIC side.
Oh, those wall bangs were damn close. Whizzing by Oxy. Start to take control of the back of A side, attempting a wrap, but Curry's been spotted, dropped immediately. The 1v1 fight's not working, and the trade's even better for FNATIC. 4 versus 2. It's Oxy to try and recover, moving through back. Boaster's low. 1 bullet is all that's needed. The wall bang, far too easy. Already a tear from Oxy. And he's going to tear through that dimensional drift.
They will still have this plant for free. And Oxy again going to be getting up close. He's been unbelievable so far, and he's just not missing at all. Every single shot a headshot, every man in front of him down. Building it up, causing havoc. Now they don't have much in terms of ults to combo, but it can cause issues when it comes versus his opponent of Chronicle. He was sat in the Viper's pit trying to hold it down, but Alpha's responded quickly at that. Zeppa will put this back into a 3v3, and they still haven't quite got the spike onto the site. Zeppa actually looks like he might continue this. He's feeling confident and looking for a little bit more. Even going to pop that showstopper to try and clear Leo, and he will after death.
Health. Now Durka needs to step up to the plate. An Oxy level performance, swinging into the planter, and it's not good enough. Vanity adjusts in time, and C9 continue to
Leo has had a quieter start to this match. He's going straight through with Durka, but Oxy, it just dodges the flash, waiting on the other side. And execution.
There's no other reason for him to be that close to the smoke. He knew what was going down.
Right.
Nice snake bite play, taking down Zeppa a little bit easier. Now trapped inside the teleporter, and everyone's going to be watching it. No way to just walk back out if you would imagine with 5 health.
Down, and then he's just
he's going to TP. He's going to TP. He's
just
going to call the shoot. No, he's actually going to teleport himself. The flash. Oh, and he's caught. 5 health for Chronicle, and it's enough. Alpha's picked up 1, 2. Oh, almost the 3rd. A good clap back by Jake, but not enough with the other Jake on the other side.
He gets the control of the site. That was the only real goal.
Oxy's up close in the smoke. No flashes for him to play with. He doesn't need him.
Doesn't.
Use the boom bot. Trade it out. That's one way to look at things. With Chronicle down, you're losing your utility that blocks out a lot of the control on long. Alphayer, though, has taken over control of Hookah. He's got a nice angle to play with, trapping these players inside the site unless they want to risk a duel with this man, which they do. Might regret that a little bit later on. His 2nd of the round already, still securing the top angle, making it so hard for Jake to reposition. He deals with him, and another, a chance with the orbital strike, but up top, Leo just about gets it done.
Has he bought the time?
The time is low.
Oh, this is going to be close.
This
is going to be very close. I think he's just about got it again. No! The orbital strike for the Red Bull Clutch! That is genius!
Where's the pixel? Where's the pixel? Expecting it, you can see. Zappa's the man with the responsibility to hold on. They've lost Oxy on the side of B, but the push is very much here. Hey, Curry's got them! The back turned. 2 kills, but it might not be enough with Jake already playing inside of Lamson, allowing Vanity to come into play. A flash in Vanity's back pocket, but it won't get time to be used with Jake already fallen. Vanity needs that flash for himself. Sure, Alpha's a little bit low, but that's about all there is to write home about. They know exactly where Vanity is. They've spotted that he wasn't pushing up close on the smoke. Good isolation of duels from Vanity. The first found, the wide swing. He's caught Boaster in the corner. But Dirk has swung from further back. The pistol, the second pistol, in fact, before the spike has even been tapped. Here comes the plant, at least the plant attempt. 21 on Boaster. He's spotted in the corner. Ankles showing. With Curry being able to punish, there's an opportunity now for C9 to capitalize. You know, all this distraction on the side, all this noise being made as Oxy tries to flank through. But he won't even be able to see these players as they go in because they're all inside of Lambs. A reality C9, Vanity and Jake just discovered for themselves. Discovered it the hard way. No way back in for C9. A great response from FNATIC.
Absolutely nothing. As you said, they managed to garner that showstopper up on that B site, and he's going to pop it instantly. A chance to get the free kill onto Chronicle, and at least now they have a man advantage.
Good adjustment from C9 to instantly realize that orb needed to be taken before the plant went down. But with Oxy falling and that flank fully protected, FNATIC have a dangerous post-plant setup to work with, especially with that orb up.
What?
That's ridiculous. What a shot from Alpha, shutting down, thinning the herd, and making a distraction for Dirk and a strike from behind. Vanity at least shuts him down.
Okay.
Jake's got another, maybe a bit overzealous here, trying to determine whether they were defusing or not. Instead, it's rounded down to a 2v2, a 2v1, in fact, leaving just Boaster to do it. He's hiding away, and the clock might already win him the round. It looks like it has, with Jake fleeing. In fact, both Jakes fleeing.
That's why they put me in charge.
Oh, that's a nice idea, guys. We're going that way. Yeah. So what have you got on the other side of the map? And at the moment, it's not looking great, and it's not getting any better. Still, though, as said, crosshair placement on point. Oxy does not miss those sort of kills. He's at least kept things even. He's got his ultimate on.
Jake's going to pop his smokes down, hoping that that will slow the push of FNATIC, but it hasn't. The utility's in. The players are on the backside. Durka doesn't know where he is. He's been flashed for about 5 minutes. Vanity gets that kill! Turning on a dime to eliminate Jake. And Vanity still standing strong. The information coming through from the Yoru, but Oxy's down to 50 HP. He has to play this safe. Hope some of his teammates can recover. But look what Curry's working with. Essentially, this round should already be tied up nicely, and there it is. Yeah, 2 quick kills. Sure, Durka falls, but so much work to be done by a 50 HP Oxy. Leo will get it done in the end.
13 in a row of one stage, and Oxy, he's still managing to put up numbers. Chronicle gone on that lug, but look at the pace. They found out where Oxy is, so they're going to try and put the pressure in elsewhere.
He's here, wanting to push in, and well, a very successful fight for the Brimstone. The smokes will remain, and most importantly, the orbital strike. In a round like this, 12-6.
To wait much longer. The clock so desperately low, and this is where FNATIC decide to make their move, but the orbital strike comes through immediately. There is no time for anything to be done here, even an attempt to run towards the A site. It won't be enough. Even with the blast pack, I'd say it's a cheeky attempt. Maybe just plant to get some extra credits. Actually for the ultimate orb, that's what it is.
It's going to be a fast push. Look, Oxy's going straight down, looking for a fight. Got a TP to fall back on, and he's baited out the ult already. Durka needs to try and find something, and it looks like he will. Zeppa sniped out of the sky, a shot landing. No kill for it. Still the advantage to play with.
Sent Alpha to try and finish him off, but instead, looking to get that plant. Still plenty of time on the clock, but they will get it through, and they're finding the kills. The trade only just one, and now Jake left to try and face this 1v4. The shot on the first is nice for the pop flash. There is no hope here for C9. A strong start to this map, but an even stronger comeback from FNATIC. They'll take... For now, at least. After plant ensued, and still with mid control as well. Vanity just being a nuisance, but Zeppa has gone. The trade back from Durka, keeping things even for now. The dart to try and clear any of these close angles, but for now at least, C9 are managing to hold on to their lead. Even still, a back and forth ensuing. This wraparound from behind could cause FNATIC issues, but a bigger issue is that time ticking down on the clock. Somehow, though, it's left on to just Vanity, buying as much time as humanly possible. A chance to clear out both. And the IGL's going to clutch them.
With the mid players, he could definitely be in trouble, and now he might well be. They know that he's got to be somewhere around here. He can't dash out of here. He tried to. I can't use that. The voice line comes in. No way out of there, buddy. Unlucky for
Alpha, but I was going to say, he had a chance to find a few. The time is the main thing, though. They need to kill off Leo at the back of this site. A single bullet could have caused them extra problems with that plant, but instead, wow, Boaster looks a little bit lost in the source as Oxy is close, and he's caught with utility in hand. It leaves Chronicle 1 versus 3. If they can sweep things back, they'll be quite happy. The flash timing is not fantastic. It does blind the opponent, though. And hey, if you have Durka as backup, I think you can survive.
pretty reliable backup and put in the work. He's waiting for someone to step that little bit further forward. They've broken one trap, they've broken a second. Okay, now a Cove, even gonna help them out on the cross, but he stepped inside it. That's a safe spot for Alpha here to fight from. And he relishes that opportunity, ripping off their heads and, well, not quite grabbing Oxy, but Boaster's snake bite will manage to close it out.
I got two things. Number one, consistently been up mid, but this is a new angle, a new position, and he already knows that there's players around this spot. He's just been running right across the map. Alpha will go down. His aggression met by Vanity. In fact, he's still finding a couple of kills through the tube. We've seen that in the pistol round as well. The second this high tide goes down,
it's dropping.
Someone's dying.
It's a matter of seconds. We'll see this fight come through for Dirk. He's looking the wrong way, and that's a free kill for Jake. A big punish with the advanced position that they had, and now they've whittled it down to just one. Leo left alive for just a second longer. What a round from Jake.
Yeah.
His performance from the previous map. Currently moving in through mid, kicking off Chronicle, a huge kill. But they are refocusing, Tom. I'm seeing a lot of eyes on this Viper's pit. A lot of players moving back towards A. The Seeker now chasing down the Viper. Boaster being forced back bit by bit, but he's not giving up the control. The Snakebite denying any further aggression. The Decay already crippling these players quite a bit. They're going to be so low on the way through. Boaster's caught them. That's it. They got to sprint in, and the clock has already decided the round. They tried to go through a pit, Tom. They gambled the whole round on it. Confidence on display, and the ranged fight goes well with Durka already tagged up.
Curry's the one who wins that. Two sheriffs against each other. It's the guy with the classic that finds the head.
Just got to hit the headshot. That's all it's about. Sat up on top of the stairs waiting for this rotation. They didn't gamble and leave the A site wide open. They weren't convinced that it was going to be B, and now the reward can be found for that. Oxy not able to initiate the fight, and in fact they've crossed over, grabbed the plant, and now they'll look to fight the top stairs together. But well, the fight has not gone according to plan. Everybody tagged, but at the end of the day, Leo needs to hit every shot. Like they just line him up, take him down.
Well placed to meet this push as they go running into B.
Durka needs some support as the rest of the squad comes filling through. It's Chronicle to find one, but Oxy stepping up to the plate. Durka will shut him down with Vanity on 5. That's a lot of space opened up, and the rotation's delayed significantly. The plant should be acquired, and even further dealing damage as Alphier has support as they look to trade him out. It's Leo from afar, but it's not pretty. He does get damage done with Zeppa and Jake both very low. The 2v2 nonetheless. Still, FNATIC need to be careful not to let this slip away. Oh, that's so awkward. Jake had the jump, but it's a little bit of a whiff. With 40 HP and spotted up, there wasn't much chance for Zeppa to pull that across the line. FNATIC are back on the board.
Yeah. Two players, 20 and 21. The next highest kills in the server is 9, and now they're even. Oxy will take the fight, but there is a trade out. Seemingly tried to do it all on his own.
As he could get the jump on them, being a little closer than expected. He's dropped Leo 25 on Alpha, and the right click is enough. Now he's gonna Vandal, and the flash is perfect. Gorgeous flash from Zeppa, leaving Chronicle to do it all. And the spike is down on the site. This was a low buy round from C9 where they sent Oxy on runabouts. Oxy died. I thought the round should be done and dusted there. But the positioning out of Curry has given them a new lease of life. Chronicle looking to drain every ounce of it out of them. 82 and 3 players swinging. No chance. C9 have the lead.
The second that spike is dropped, so there was 2 players stuck on default when they go to retake. So he somewhat wins them the round just because of that. And Oxy.
It's huge. To lose Boaster, your smoke's on the way through. They need to win these fights, rely on Durka. Rely on Alpha Air, apparently just swinging into Curry. Vanity's down after one. It's a round for Alpha Air to put into the books. A plant coming through from the man himself, Leo.
Planted.
With the Hunter's Fury online, the post plant could be strong. Still to contend with is the Blade Storm from Durka. On the way back through, C9 could be in trouble, but that op from Oxy. I expected it to be a big factor in the previous round. It wasn't quite. He's going to use the Blade Storm to close the distance. A blade-on-blade battle. And it's going to be Oxy to win it. A beautiful kill, leaving just one man alive. Leo miles away. He has the Hunter's Fury. He will pop it. He will use it and almost grab the kill. Oxy's low. He's delayed them at least a moment. That was almost a double. Still 2 players standing, though, and he has to break the cove. It's just a few bullets needed. Half already. Leo somehow in a position where this is not only winnable, but it's won!
They got to be kicking themselves. 10-9. New lease of life, but they have been shut down immediately. Cloud9 are not looking to give this one up. Leo still standing, striking the fear of God into his opponents, as once again he looks to turn this round back from a seemingly impossible position. A 4v2, turn 3. Tapping that plant, he almost goes down because of it. The spam has done damage, and now Chronicle's all that's left. 3 players facing off against him. And the heroics of Leo in the last round could have...
FNATIC returning the favor, as FNATIC did the very same to them on their choice. This one being a little bit closer. But Oxy is looking to end it here and now. Already Alpha Air dropped. Hunter's Fury being burned up. A desperate attempt to entry into the site to find some space, but there is next to none being granted. One by one they've fallen. And although C9 have some low players, the advantage remains.
Leo trying to sneak his way through. He's got a lot further than actually expected him to. It seems like they're aware, but he's already found one. Oxy quick to trade, and up close Jake will put down one more. Boaster, well, he said he's not the man to win a 1v5. How about 4? No. Oxy's the man to close it. This young star having one of the best performances we've seen on this stage. They've got to be careful they don't run out of it.
At least the first few go to C9. It's the low HP that I'm worried about. Jake and Zappa need the element of surprise, and Leo is the one capitalizing those kills. Jake's got one. Vanity down below. He's swinging out wide. He's caught them on the defuse. He's spamming in for damage, delaying it, and in comes his teammate. Jake down, but Vanity might have won this on time alone, and it looks like it's in the books for C9. Another pistol, their 3rd in the row. They like their shotguns here on C9. That's all I can say, and they're getting quite close. Chronicle already eating the wrong end of that.
Oh, no.
And Jake is quick to trade, not even losing Oxy on the way through, who's now upgraded to a Vandal. This is about as bad of a start as you could physically imagine.
That will be
was
it.
Through the smoke.
That will be now as worse as it could get. Yeah, that. 2 just have to try and save. And there's a lot of players hunting them down. That's the thing. In the finances for C9 are already in a good spot. If they can kill off one of these players, that would be fantastic. Make this round a lot easier. And oh, he gets both?
What the hell is going on?
Counter for FNATIC? I guess they wanted to try and do some damage. What? He's even caught off guard on the timing and still manages to kill. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a bit more of a problem. The judge then not so valuable, but while
C9 are tucked away, they're wise to these tricks. Good shot by Durka, nice angle, and he spotted one down below on the left side, but it's a double peek. Jake is here as well, remember, transitioning to the other side and leaving Chronicle all alone. Vanity, okay, he's the last man standing, but the clock,
time's gone.
The ultimate enemy for the side of FNATIC, it has been in this series. The time is running low for them to get on the board on the defensive side. Instantly canceling out his drone, no thank you. Information is going to be thinned on. That's a great angle for Vanity. If Chronicle peeks it, he was... Oh, never mind! He was low already, but only one shot connected.
That has worked wonderfully. It pulled Durka completely off. All they did was pop the ult on the other side, but they still have to deal with the likes of Leo and Chronicle. And that in itself can be difficult enough. Jake He has to go B. He doesn't have the time to do anything else, and these players at the back of the site need to be eliminated. The paranoia is perfect, and Chronicle, as you said, he was low, but he hasn't missed a shot since. Zeppa now doesn't have any time. It's all about damage. Can he take any of these guns out of Fnatic's hands? Not if you start 5-0. They need to get more out of this.
Blade Storms come in.
They used the whole thing.
Yeah, just, you know, he really wanted to make sure he hit something.
Oh my God.
Luckily, it was the head that landed with Zeppa down as well.
He's the player jumping up. Like that.
Yeah.
That's the insane thing. Like,
Back now, no longer needing to worry about mid.
30 seconds.
Focus will instead go towards the side, but okay. Chronicle's going to be dropped. Durka, having used his Blade Storm, right-click now, he's in a little bit of trouble. Sheriff in hand. Not that that's ever been a problem for him before, and the retake will be played for. The only scary thing about this, you know, Vanity can't use his Hunter's Fury, really. He might be able to try it from Boathouse, but it's a big risk. You need to rely on the cover from Oxy, who's now gone down. The clutch near impossible, and it proves to be just that. Sense of uncertainty. Sometimes that is all you need. Oxy, he's been caught out by a bit of utility. The paranoia has blinded him. Here comes the Hunter's Fury, spotting the players down below, and it's Oxy for a lot of damage. 11 HP on Boaster, 31 on Leo, but they have escaped his ire for now. Instead, they're waiting for their teammates, and Durka, oh, he's got his gun out just in time, but Curry still gets the jump.
Yeah, they were clearing short so that Chronicle could rotate quickly. He managed to reclaim that ground while everything was happening. Nice shot from Vanity, but it's only the low HP Boaster to go down. Now that counter is available for Leo if he decides to use it, and the pace change. Straight into the site goes Oxy. He's going to take that control, but his teammate is gone.
This time up on top of the generator, avoiding a lot of that utility. Your Hunter's Fury is getting damage done, but it misses the final connection. Vanity will just about survive. 45 HP. The lockdown in play. C9 have full control over this site, and even a little bit of a push out of Oxy. No dash to get out of there. He is caught out of position, out in the open. A late flank by Curry. He has one completely off guard, but look how many players are waiting on short. Vanity, 45. Nice headshot to start, but that's it. There really wasn't much hope. As Chronicle finishes off this defuse.
We'll be able to get that a little bit
Oh my God.
What are you doing, Boaster? He's trying to impress the crowd by the looks of it, with a little bit of a pinch alongside Durka. They've taken the brunt of that one, but Chronicle took his AWP, and he's found himself the kill.
I actually kind of love that play. We'll talk about it in a moment, though, because Alpha is now under threat. In fact, it might be Leo who's going to be challenged. The drone destroyed the paranoia deep, but Leo's able to reposition now, playing up in heaven. Oh, and what a shot! Zeppa deleted! Out comes the shorty, but it's not good enough. 16 HP left on Jake. It should be an easy conversion, and indeed it is, with the turret finding the kill. It's only Curry. How low Durka is. The problem is he's not going to miss that shot. 6 rounds on the board for Fnatic. 1 left to play for in the half, and advanced position in main. Caught Vanity, trying to drone it through, but now it's a little bit awkward because Durka has no support. Leo's been dropped by the Blade Storm, and this operator now has to stand strong against what could be an avalanche of players coming his way. But I want to look on the other side at Curry. He's got a great position, but he's being spotted. And Oxy swinging for anything in the future, but they are going to push him down.
How's he alive?
What is happening with Oxy? It's on the other side of the map to where the plants come in, fighting into Boathouse. If anything, he's just done well enough by delaying this long.
Yeah, the Boaster's only just starting his rotation. Alpha even making that decision to go in alone, and now Boaster once again is going to be left in a 1 versus 4. The 6-6 was calling, even at 5-0. He'd have to pull off miracles to be able to stop this from happening. Paranoia still available as well to just crush him at the end. And Zeppa will be there to kill him off with his trusty stinger at that. We're level going into the break, but honestly,
has managed to make his way into wine, which could be a bit of a problem. The element of surprise, it all comes down to timing, and Chronicle has got the element of surprise. He's caught off by Vanity. It almost looked like he realized the setup, but just a second too late.
Yeah, and you could see the cogs turning. It's like, oh, if there's someone there, I'm currently smoked off. Fnatic know, okay, this is the moment we have to get into the site before the cavalry is able to arrive, but they've already got smokes down to try and cover that cross, and it's a slaughter. Left down to just Alpha, but his main nemesis at this point is going to be the time. 19 seconds, Spike in a very awkward spot, and he needs a mistake to come through. And with the classic king of Curry standing in front of him. Well, he'll take that one, but he doesn't expect there to be a second player. He's trying to bait him in, but now the time's gone. Round done. 7-6. Cloud9, another pistol under their belt. They have been dominant in those. Set up with a paranoia just around the corner. It's an awkward fight for Oxy. Bear in mind, he's the one with that hero rifle. Attempting to try and pad the gap. Spike thrown across at the risk. And somehow Vanity with the spam. Zephyr though, he's been given that gun. And now he steps up on the individual level as well. Boaster, the only man standing within this sight, and Zephyr takes it all. 4 kills to close out this round 9 for C9.
B main entirely on lockdown, and it's Boaster about to have a big challenge on his hands. It's Oxy shut down by the IGL of FNATIC. The man advantage is now theirs.
Zephyr hasn't stopped though. He's taken the space into screens. All of Curry's utility is currently waiting, as is the Odin of Vanity.
Unusual position for it. Extra little bit of support that can be brought to it. Repositioning on the back of those nades, though. It puts them on the back foot for just a moment. The spams from Curry. He's trying to stop them, but there's no denying that plant, and FNATIC quickly bite back. 4 versus 2. Alpha and Leo desperately low. Those shots need to be landed. Great return from Jake. Over. Still hasn't spotted Boaster. Tucked in. Leo already dropped. And it's the second man below that might not be expected until now. Now the information's there to play with. The defuse not going to be stopped. They adjust perfectly, taking every kill in their way, and just in time, they'll grab the defuse. 11-6. This is the opportunity to take it that little bit further, and Oxy is very much looking to do just that. Boaster down, smokes out of the round. And for an attacking side, that can be a death sentence. Jake won't be able to escape, but they're not capitalizing on the kill either.
Oh, they might now. Oh, they got the backup of the Hunter's Fury. I like the idea. Jake gone, but the advantage kept. Oh, not for long, though. Oxy's gone peeking. Durka was waiting. And although they don't have the smokes, neither does the opposing side at this stage. Vanity, timing's going to be everything. He's throwing a shock dart out. C9 are making mistakes. Zephyr needs to try and capitalize, and it's a whiff. They look like they had this round at the beginning of it at least, but...
We don't give him a ton of chances in this. He's at least going to deny the post-plant utility if he takes Leo, but that's a big if. Looks like history will repeat itself as we once again
definitely aware of the potential of Jake to be in that corner again, and while Oxy, he won't garner anything other than a bullet to the face.
Vacuum of space across the map. They've decided to go back, move through mid. Alpha Year's miles ahead of the pack, and that's an easy pick for Vanity, catching him completely off. And as they turn to look at Vanity to deal with this menace, there's presence on short. It'll all come down to timing as to whether that works out, and it has. It has indeed. Although the trade is too quick to really keep that spike under their control.
If it was dropped for a few seconds longer, that could have been the end of it. If he gets through, 13 seconds, but Durka's just hightailing it. That was the opportunity. If they drop that spike with that little time, maybe, just maybe, there's a chance. But now, Jake trying to get in there, he won't be able to. FNATIC continuing this road back to redemption. Now, I think they're playing for the retake. The thing is, though, Vanity is almost set up as a ruse.
He's done well to find the first, and he's got a safe space to play from. Here comes a nano, but it's bouncing around. He might have a chance to break it. In fact, it doesn't even land to do any damage. He can leave it well alone. And they have to try to force him out of position. As they do so, the lockdown comes in. And although Vanity will fall, there's now a big problem for the side of FNATIC. They've got to fight their way back through and try to break this. The spray coming in, it's not able to do it. 1 second left, detain. Undeniable, and that's a free kill on Chronicle, leaving the spike down on short, and the time is already run dry. Alpha Year will not win this round, and we will see C9 push up to 12. 12-9 on the board.
Down could be used to win it. Already, we're seeing an aggressive play. I love this from C9. Not afraid to fight FNATIC into their own spawn. Durka now looking to lead the way into the site, but he has no support. He is alone.
Yeah, everybody else kept back by some of that utility. The Nanos on the floor, he can dash by them, but the rest of the squad not so looky. Thankfully, are able to entry afterwards. That was very close to running into the spray from the Odin. Curry, though, steps up to the plate to finish off what the Odin couldn't bite. This is going to be it. Boaster caught in the open, easily traded. Textbook play from C9 with 13-9, back-to-back. He's thinking about it.
He's not managed to dodge the Tiger, but he even still manages to land the shot onto Oxy. He may be stunned. That doesn't stop him. The rest of the team are now looking to go try and fight versus Leo. The players I'm expecting to win duels are not so far in this map. 30 seconds. And look at where the spike is, still looking to run back down Curry. Well, that one might be a little bit more expected.
He's not letting them in. It's a full bit of control towards the spawn as Zeppa just jumps around right-clicking. A mean punish on Chronicle as Alpha Yair looks for vengeance. A quick double kill. They're right back in it. Both players relatively healthy, plenty of time on the clock, and Boaster sneaking around. He's got a nice position, spotting out the first, taking him down. It's only Jake left. A well-placed headshot, one bullet needed onto Boaster's head, and he'll manage to close this one out. But the smoke is blocking his vision. The defuse is underway, getting it half at least, and now Boaster looks to bait him into open combat. Tapping it again, letting him know it's already halved. And that
already? I don't think that last pack exactly worked the way he wanted to, and they've got stuck in the mud. Vulnerable as they enter the site, but there's not really anyone there. Well,
oh no,
there was Alpha within the smoke. And he already goes down. More of the same. Repeated. Oh, I think he just about managed to dodge the C's that went in onto that. That could have been deadly. And actually, again, how are they doing this with the Stinger?
You know, a lot of these players were tagged up just moments ago, but the heal came back through. It brought them up to healthy fighting form. The judge still hasn't been fully spotted, but now it has. Leo dropped him, but at what cost? As he leaves Chronicle all alone. The death of Boaster means the Viper has to clutch it, and they're stacked up together. Two players, too many to take down. Have some players off site, so the herd is thin slightly with Jake falling. Now we need to rely on that judge getting up close. Oh! It's Chronicle to pick up one, but that's all there is for FNATIC. It's just Chronicle in this round till Leo comes into play, but time is so low, it's not even halved. It's done already. Vanity will not find a kill, but it does not matter. He's done enough just by surviving.
Yeah, and Chronicle goes down at the same.
He's certainly feeling confident after then catching him on the flank later on. Look at this aggression from FNATIC. This is a, oh, Boaster got lit down to 10 HP.
Dead.
This is a disaster. All the space taken by Oxy. He just holds the W key, and they don't stop winning on the side of C9. What a paranoia. Oh, but somehow Dirk is able to answer back, picking this up just so he doesn't have to reload. He's hit his head. Spawn.
The wraparound coming in. Somehow Dirk manages to still find a kill. And actually, if Chronicle gets this right, he might just find himself the spike. There it is, right in front of him. He's killed off Vanity. And now it comes down to this 1 versus 1.
Really going to use that if you're Zeppa till you're in a safe corner. And that's where he's just made it to. The barrel might have been seen. It was called by a teammate. Or Chronicle spotted with the corner of his eye. Either way, that'll work. 5-1 for C9, and then FNATIC win around. I can't
go for an attack side Viper operator.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Chronicle play. Okay. We've seen it before. Nice blast pack attempt from Oxy to try and dodge that showstopper, but it ain't quite going to work out.
With that plant, it's not going to be too troublesome.
Finding a safe spot to play post plants from might be if Curry wasn't around. Big kill on the Alpha Yair, but he tries to go a little too far. Vanity answering the call by dropping Boaster. Now they can fall back. No more Cosmic Divide to work around. The advantage doesn't last long either. It's the operator to find it as they try to deal with him. Jake strikes. Here's the problem, 50 HP. It might be low, but with that op holding the angle, Chronicle might just want to wait until his... No, he's not. He's trying to bait him out. Vanity doesn't fall for those tricks. I thought he was going to get the toxins back online. They're not following up on it. And in fact, a well-placed nade there might have just completely crushed their chances. It may still do so. Luckily, the orb is keeping him alive, allowing him to fight around the back of the site, but Jake is quick to punish. With Chronicle watching on the cross, it's at least a little bit of an angle to fight from for FNATIC as the rest of the team comes back almost completely. It all depends where this nade lands and where the plant is attempted. And it's going to be successfully found, but no way to defend it there.
Yeah, what are the chances of them having a seized nade at the very depth of the round? It's brutal. Showstopper as well. If they can get those online, maybe they can pad the difference, which is currently there. And okay, well, Showstopper's online, Mitch.
They've got it very quickly into that round. No orbs required. I'll take that.
It's going to be sat behind them. It's actually not cleared by the Prowler, but it has to be something in their minds. Oxy goes down, maybe a little bit overzealous. But FNATIC is still just looking to try and deal with Curry. They can't leave him in behind, and he is causing havoc, killing off Leo already. Jake as well around the pit. Alpha still, though, is trying his damnedest, looking for a little bit more, but the swing comes through, and Zappa takes it across the line. Alpha try as he might, 4 kills isn't enough. Party. And Dirk are up close. It's the battle of those Rays players. Jake again with the classic. We'll keep things even. Vanity is just on the spike. He didn't get pulled out originally, and he's got it to half. That could be a problem for FNATIC. It's something that they probably spotted, but they're just going to try and man-mark this one. It isn't working out too well for them. Nice shot for Curry. He's going to go for a little bit more, but now it's left all on to Zeppa. Into that 1 versus 1. It has to be peaked by Alpha.
It's going to be a pretty close round, not the standard 3. Vanity has been spammed through the smoke completely. Dropped as another one falls towards the stairs. We'll look towards the site where there's 3 players. Paranoia used as they blitz back in. Boaster wasn't caught. He wasn't blinded. He's found a safe spot on the side, and his teammates are coming in to reclaim that control. They've even stunned up Jake, left him all alone. Showstopper hasn't been used just yet. He probably suspects them to be a little bit more passive. Zep is right up in his face. The spray close. Bullets whizzing past him, catching him every now and then. Should they want it? Should they need it? With the spike isolated on site, they may well need it. But no, Alpha Year's got the off angle to cover. Oxy picking up one, Jake on another, and now you got to rely on Boaster late flanking, but Jake turns on a dime. A fantastic read.
Really?
The pit might recover the round. Range. See if he can convert with it, but the firing squad in play would probably deny. And with Oxy not missing a shot, that's a certainty. Happy to change focus with the doors wide open. They've managed to take a lot of space. Curry snuck his way in here, hiding behind the box. He's grabbed one. Oxy went through the Cosmic Divide for another. They need to shut this down quickly before it gets out of hand. Still into a 3v3 with a lockdown in play. That's going to force them out of position. It won't deny the plant, but it will deny any safe space for them to work from unless Chronicle takes the kill and just destroys it. Wasn't even close. I wasn't worried for a second. Leo suspects there's someone here, and that wasn't close either. Nice and easy.
As is the round.
Port as well in the form of Alpha Year. Good angle to play from, but now he has to move towards the site because C9 are starting to claim ground. Chronicle's the first to fall. The wall bang from Vanity as he had the lineup ready to roll. He falls, but the site is still under threat. Not for much longer. Zeppa steps up to the plate in a big way. Boaster now is left alone, but he's landed the headshot. And Jake is 45 HP, still having a grab well. That's the clock winning the round for Boaster.
Teams, and it looks like we could be getting it unless C9 have an answer, and that answer doesn't look like it's coming as they are getting mowed down. Zephyr again, he's trying to fight back. He's caught in a grab wall. All the utility.
Rotation. You see the knife out. They don't suspect there's going to be anyone nearly close by. A massive kill for Alpha Year for the side of FNATIC with the advantage now cemented.
Do you know what's brilliant about that?
What's that?
So they walk into the seaside and a second to none. And they're so prepared for this rotation. Chronicle adds another kill to his tally as Leo takes us to map 5. A deserving grand final as both teams fight tooth and nail.
This time it's Haven, where Cloud9 started this tournament and where Cloud9 will end it. Last time it was a bittersweet loss. Now it's a bittersweet start. 2 kills already as FNATIC thinned out. The crowd might be behind them.
But FNATIC have an afterplant. Durka been hit many a time, lifted many a trophy. Doesn't want to let this pistol round go. They've been important in this series. Somehow Oxy gliding down, but it's his teammates to clear this one up. It's gonna be another pistol for Cloud9. Only a single kill for FNATIC, Mitch, but they do get themselves a plant.
Battery as well. Some energy goes down. They're trying to pursue the player on the back of the site with no idea that Curry is here as well. He's able to pick up one as Jake steps up to the plate for a little bit of extra support, but he can't hold the site all by himself. He's isolated and overwhelmed eventually, leaving Chronicle in 25 HP, and the timing could not be better. You saw Vanity in the X-ray staring at that angle, lock in his position, confirming exactly where he is, and a sneaky swing from Boaster will close the round for FNATIC. Like, you know what? Stealing the lead out from under their nose. It's all good, but now here comes the off to change the game. Oxy doesn't land the shot. Now he's being hunted down. Every piece of utility going his way. Durka's dropped the Blade Storm out of play. Look how low Oxy is.
Yeah.
He got hit by literally everything, but now he's going to be healed right back up. And a second wind indeed found here for the operator, but Curry went running. He went diving into the site to try and take that fight. That's unfortunate for Oxy. Zeppa, even stunned up, is good. He's 2 HP. The shot finish it off. He needs to hit heads immediately. They'll just swing this together. That's all they need to do. The steps are heard. They know he's close. The wide swing from Leo, and the trade was going to be miles away because Alpha was willing to just run down the clock.
Patient as well with so much in terms of ultimates. You'd expect it. And you thought for a moment that Oxy was going to be caught off guard, but no. He's got that opener for his team.
Zeppa, on the other hand, has been caught off guard. Big kill by Durka. They look set to take the A site further into the round. That might be where C9 start to rotate, but that could be a mistake.
And he's got that Rolling Thunder still in play. Might be able to stop this. Boaster has to stick it. He basically has to die, and he will. It's been denied just by utility alone. The genius of Vanity strikes again. The perfect place utility throughout this round. And again, C9 come in with a lockdown. It's an aggressive push up though. The stun, again, the utility is just sublime, but Chronicle, he is ready to help defend his teammates. That breach util has honestly been the bane of FNATIC's life over the last couple of rounds, but this time...
For C9, it's the idea to try and fight back. Afterwards, you've had a Cosmic Divide used, but a bit of an interruption as Vanity goes down. And now you lose your breach utility, use your burst to get back in towards the site. Still, that Cosmic will be up if they can manage to isolate the site players. The problem is everyone's on the site. Chronicle is everyone. 4 kills. All that they needed in this round was that man.
Heard everything that Oxy is doing in a bit of an unorthodox position. While it's an easy kill for Alpha. Clearing him from this spot is going to be difficult. The rest of the team fighting tooth and nail within the site, and well, they still haven't managed to kill this man off, and even if they do, the rest of FNATIC are holding strong. Zeppa's still just trying to fight for Alpha. He's throwing nanos in the spawn. It's just irritating to try and get their opponent's spawn, let alone get anywhere near the site.
I love the idea as well for Alpha to be in the spawn. We've seen it many times. He's going to be throwing nanos at B, typically.
The one round that C9 managed to take other than the first 2 was off ultimates. That was what they had to play with. Nice from Oxy, but it is instantly traded. Jake needs to find something on long. Ooh, it's getting dicey. Boaster's taking a bit of damage, and actually Jake goes pushing. It's so risky, but it works. He hears the reload, not too bad, but he can't afford to just go down to Durka. But this time he catches him off guard, looking for a little bit more, flash blinded, and he will fall. But the rest of the team are hightailing it in towards that site. They should be here to respond.
The plant shouldn't be deniable. It looks like Chronicle's trying to just double check. There's no one a little bit too close. That stun has caught everyone. Flash returns the favor. Chronicle only good for 1, but it's Leo on his 3rd of the round. That's where it stops. Zeppa having a clear advantage as the push comes in on backside, attempting to hunt down Boaster. They didn't account for Leo being here as well. There's so many players from FNATIC. They deterred the C push and didn't feel the need to rotate. Now it's just Vanity on 12 HP. The advantage is palpable. It's not really very likely that much is found, and with FNATIC potentially having another pistol under their belt, they take another step towards closing this out and lifting another trophy here in Tokyo. XX underscore either side of it. Yes, now we're talking. Nice shot for Durka. Looks like he's
For the most part, we've never even seen these rounds be competitive. They've just blitzed opponents with their pace. This time, well, Jake's gonna do the same again. Curry, in fact, has found another. I don't know how they make these rounds so competitive every single time. The dart from Leo lets them know that they're still there, but they've made the perfect read. Start doubling back. The man of the moment, though, Durka, is ready and waiting. He's gonna go wrapping back round the timing, everything. Durka's still fighting strong, and he's got Leo alongside him. It looked like C9 were gonna pull it off again, but the Finn stands strong.
But it's Durka who's consistently picking off players around this angle, and he's here yet again. Jake down, that's a huge kill. Smokes down and out, pop up top, there's the flash, there's the peek, and there's the execution. Oxy's down, and Durka's just waiting for Curry to step through this smoke. In a few seconds, it should be fading away, giving Durka the opportunity now at the off angle. There it is, and that's not a shot he's likely to miss today or any day.
No.
The Tiger is heard moving towards A. The info is there with a pick onto Jake. That's the spike down. It's not going to be unrecoverable, but as they attempt to take mid control, they lose another player. Their flank protection out of the round. No smokes, no entry, no hope, one would say, as C9, having invested everything, they've barely done a lick of damage to FNATIC. Certainly nothing that can truly be felt. And although Vanity finds the C side open, they still need to reunite with him. The 5 HP breach alone and isolated. Durka has the timing of a god, dropping Zeppa in spawn, leaving the spike down, and leaving Vanity with no hope of claiming this round. They need 7 in a row. Hey, don't worry about it.
He doesn't even look like he's breaking a sweat on that stage. He is peaked at the perfect time, and it is looking like the beginning of the end. A nice job from Oxy. Bladestorm online. Zeppa, the SMG king, will give them an advantage. Leo's shock darts always do damage. Oxy's gonna try and get up close.
Again.
But already it's causing them problems. Nice work from Jake to keep this one alive. Chronicle and Leo to try and clutch this. Make it just Leo, but he's done it before, and he's looking to do it again. He found the second, and he gets all 3! What on earth is that from Leo? The greatest clutcher this game has ever seen.
He had no right. No right. It's not even the first time he's made it happen in this series.
No.
He does it again and again.